What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're on one of our filler accounts here. We're going to try to do this event completely on day one and see how far we can get it. We need to grab our free ticket here. We need to purchase all of our tickets here, and what we can also do too on day one is technically we can come into Sky Labyrinth. We can go through and try to do this event as good as possible as well, so we can actually buy like all 40 of these right now. We have the resources, and we're going to go through and we're going to smash some of these stages, and then we're also going to try to optimally use these actives here. Now typically you want to go through and you want to use a couple of Asmodel hits here. We're going to go 29, 30, 31, 32. We then hit right there. We can clear this out. That looks good. We're trying to get as many of the tickets on day one as possible. You don't have to do this at the beginning of the week. Technically you can wait, but getting through like 6 shouldn't be that difficult by the end of the week. By the end of today though, oh man, 1, 2, there we go, we found the portal, so that gets us through these couple of stages. So at the very least we do get what, 1 ticket? Yeah, we get an additional ticket. That's not a huge help, like not huge, but it's still pretty good, giving us 24 on day one. So basically what we've learned from this event is to get these purple flags right here, which are for the premium resources, or if you don't get lucky enough, you can still at least get cores of transcendence with them. That's like the, I guess you fail type thing. But the big thing is getting up to this chest right here, the deluxe tree of origin, and getting these either sublimations or cores of origin. Granted, if you want to go even further, you can, but it really comes down to you have to spend a certain number of these colorful flags in order to spend these polka dot flags. At least that's what I'm going to call them. I don't know their actual name, and it doesn't actually say. But like I said, we have all of these celebration tickets here. We're going to try to go and get this as good as possible. Now, a lot of this event is going to be RNG. And remember, once you click the start button and you consume a ticket, everything else you do on this map is completely free. You want to use all of these attempts as much as possible. And the goal here is ultimately to hit a 6 almost every single time. There are a couple others that are decent. If you can get a number 8 combo is good. Getting 24, 23, even 22 is not bad, but you really want to try to base what you're going for based on the numbers hidden, and what you click and show doesn't necessarily mean you have to go for that row. So you can see right here, we're already at 10. I'm like, I really don't want to go for that row. I want to see what this row has in store. You see there's an 8. So that means we're not going to be hitting these low numbers whatsoever. And there's only one number everywhere. But we do have one more attempt here. So what we can do is we can try to root some things out. So you can see there's a 5 here. If I want to try to go for a 6, I know out of these numbers that are left, there is a 9, a 7, and 1, 2, and 3. If you get 1, 2, and 3, that means you get the 6 here. And my guess is it's in the bottom row because I don't have a 1, 2, or 3. Now, it's not guaranteed that it's going to be like that, but I have a chance of it being here. If I click this one and confirm, there is a chance it can be 6. The 1 might be up here. The 7 might be here. You don't know, but I'm going to take the statistical way and be like, well, this is the only one that technically has a 6, and we can go for that. The other thing you can do is you can try to go for maybe like this corner one. So if we're going for the higher numbers here that aren't as good, you can see right here, we're already at a 14. If you hit like the 9, then that's 23. That's still pretty good. I'm just going to go for the gamble here. We're going to see if we get 1, 2, 3, that would be great. It ended up being 1, 7, 3, and that's basically one of the worst results you can possibly have. So it really comes down to the guessing game and figure out what you want to do. So in my case here, I'm going to go look 4, 7, and a 2. So this one's again really bad. There doesn't mean there is a solution of 6 on the board. It just means there is a possibility. So if I look at the bottom row here, we're already at 11, which means we're probably going to hit something in this range here. I feel like they're not going to be generous. We could go for the top row. I'm going to try the bottom row. Well, I mean, statistically speaking, if we're going to go for a higher number, this would be better. Let's give it a shot. 985. So we did pretty good. We hit 420, which ended up being the 22. So again, it really comes down to trying to play the numbers game here and try to figure out what's going on. Hitting the middle one a lot of times is really important, I think. I'm going to try the corner and the corner. So we know the 7 is not there. So this right here is already at 17. It could be a 1, which could be really bad. I think, again, my best gamble, though, is to go for a high number right here. Turns out it was actually pretty decent. We got 840, which, again, was 23. So playing this strategically is most definitely an important strategy. I see a 3 there. What we can do is we can see if there's like a 1 here. If there's 1 or 2, then there's a chance that this is a 6. I see a 5, so I really don't like it. I see an 8, and I'm going to go for the other corner. I see a 1. So there's some okay numbers in the middle, like 180, 120, but really the middle is not all that great. If you can hit like a 9, that's cool, but you can see right here, neither of these are going to be 9s. I think my best play here is, again, to try to go high, and let's do the cross route. And we hit a 7 and a 4, which isn't amazing, but it's not horrible either. And again, trying to hit that 6 is kind of important in my opinion. You see right here, we can try to unlock some more numbers to try to figure out what the best combo is going to be. This one I really don't like at all. There's no cross combinations or anything I like, so a lot of these are going to be a little lacking. We're going to get a very low amount. And you can see here, we need to get a ton of these. Hitting 6 up multiple times is going to be very important, but it doesn't mean it's actually viable. It doesn't mean it's actually a thing. So that doesn't look good. That doesn't really look good. That doesn't look good. I don't like any of these so far. Even if we hit 11, the highest we can get here is going to be an 18, which is really bad. Our best bet, I think, is to try to hit something in the low range around an 8. So the only thing I could think is maybe going on this cross route, because we already have a 2, which is already low. Sadly, we hit 12. 180. It's not horrible, but it's really not great either. Hit 8, 1, 5. Again, it's another situation we're not going to get any like crazy high numbers here. We could maybe hit some of these here, but I'm going to go with the cross route in hopes that it's low. It's not, and I'm probably not doing the best strategy on a lot of these. I'm just telling you guys how I'm kind of thinking through this, trying to reason out and see what would be worthwhile. I think probably going for the bottom row is going to be, well, no, I guess going for the top row here. This one's probably best. We could really gamble. Maybe there's a 7 and an 8 here. Let's do that. The 2 and a 1. Come on, man. This is so freaking rough. I like doing the corners just because it gives you a little bit more of an anticipation of what else could be here. I'm going to gamble. I'm going to see if it's 1, 2, 3. And it is. So we did hit one of those 6s and get the 1680. Again, that's really important because we need a ton of these resources. And again, there is a strategy to this. It's not just blindly going in and picking things to try to get this right. I'm doing this. I'm going for the high number for sure. Oh, it was a 1. No. Watch, the 2 is down the bottom left corner, and I did F it up. Go for the middle. Go for the top. Let's go for the bottom. This gives me a good view of what all the numbers could be. So we got 11. Probably going for this number here because I don't think this is going to be a 2. I mean, if this is a 2. Oh, man, if this is a 2, that's actually kind of good. I'm gambling. It's going to be a 2. No, it's a 9. Oh, no. I wanted 8. I wanted 8 so badly. So let's go corner, corner, middle again. I kind of like doing these numbers pretty well. So we're already at 6. There's no way to get to 8. I already have a 3, so there's no way to get 6 here. Might be able to get to 8 here. We're already at 10. Those aren't great. Let's go for the middle. 280, that's not too bad. I'll take that. Let's see what we can get here. So we got 7, we got 9, we got 5, got 1. Again, I kind of want to go on the low side here just to see what it looks like. Perfect. We hit 1, 2, 3 again. If I ever find a 1, a lot of times I'm just going to go for the 1. It just seems like one of the best strategies in my opinion. So nothing's super high, so we don't know anything there. Again, I'm going to just go for a 1, 2, 3. Oh, this could be 1, 4, 3. No, I'm going to go for 1, 2, 3. 9, 8, 3. Not great. So let's keep going. There's the 1. Perfect. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go here, here, and neither of those are great. I kind of want to go here just to see what it is. 9. So that's 16. Is 16 any good? No, it's only 53. There's already an 8, so getting the really high stuff is near impossible because you have to get like 987, 976. No, that still doesn't do because the 8's over there. We could still get 420. On the flip side, can we get 8? Is 8 possible? No, it's not. So I think I'm going to take this one here. I think this is the best chance to get really high numbers. It is pretty good, but again, not high enough to get the really good stuff, sadly. So 2, we got a 9. I'm going to go for the corner. Hopefully this is a high number. It's a 1. No. Oh man, my strategy probably sucks, but this is the way I kind of do my thought process on it. So I figure I'd share it with all of you. So that's already at an 8. Be a 7, which isn't great. Sorry, a 9. 9's not bad. 9's actually one of the second best ones because unless there's like 7, 8 down the bottom, which no, there's only 16. So the fact that it's not on every board kind of sucks. So let's see what the middle is. We got a 1. We got a 3. Okay. I kind of just want to see if this is a 2. An 8. Okay. So it's definitely not that one. So here we're already at 10. Two is possible. 3 is not. 7 is possible. I don't like those outcomes though. 9 and 3 is already 12. Best we get was a 7. It'll bring us to 19. I don't like any of these, but there is a chance that this could be 8 maybe. Is there? No. No, there isn't. No. Man, I hate these boards. These boards are triggering me right now. I kind of want to see if this is a 1. It's not. Okay. Because that would have been the gamble right there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is still decent, and to be honest, I think I'll just take it. 280 is not bad. Yeah, none of them were really great there. You can see the numbers that you previously had, so you can kind of go off of what your gut would tell you. 4, 7, 1. Again, if we go for 1 and 4, we get a 3. I kind of like those odds. We did. We hit the 3. Perfect. So we got 630. Because coming down to the wire, we got to see what our final numbers are going to look like here. Okay, so there's 1. I think I'm just going to go for the high route. See if this is a 9. If it's a 9, it's really, really good. Not a 9, so not great. We had a 22 possible, which would have been good. Way over here. Okay. Got a 3. Let's go in the middle. Go to top. There we go. We got 3, 2, 1. We don't have to click anything else. That is the perfect scenario. We love finding a 3 or a 1. Let's go to middle. There's 5. Let's go to corner. There's a 9. Let's go to a corner down here. There's a 6. So we're at 15. So what are our possibilities? We could get 22 if this is a 7, which isn't bad. I kind of like that. Or we could always go for something up here because it could be like 1, 2, 3. Or it could be low numbers in general for a combination of 8. Let's take the gamble. So none of them were like super great. All right, last ticket. Oh, we do have a 1. We have a 7. We have a 2. Is it a 3? A 9. So I think this is the route because that's 12. 180 is good, but I feel like this is an 8. I feel like it's an 8. It definitely wasn't, and I definitely regret it. So our outcome is 91.61, completely free, and we might have another couple tickets throughout the day, throughout the week. So you see here how this is very, very close. Very freaking close. We need to get 9,600. So over the course of the next week, we would need to get more. Or we would have to come into the value packages and buy some starry gem packs, which like in this situation, oh man, can we actually get 5 starry gems? We can. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys what a strategy could look like. So we need to come into here. Where's that Drake copy? Unlock that Drake. retire that Drake for the resources. So this is what most likely I would do if you run into this situation and you're barely missing something here. I think I would spend something like this because, again, number one, you're getting these pickaxes, so you can just keep smashing this out, going to the next levels here. We can then instantly use his next active, get some more resources. Actually, that wasn't even enough to get another ticket, was it? Oh, we did get one ticket off of that. I guess that's good. I guess that's good. It's a little sketchy because like this is so hard to get them completely free, even with starry gems here. We really need to hit a big number. Like we need what? Granted, we might get one more ticket by the end of the week. We're gonna get 2 more every single day too, so you have to remember that. I think overall this is gonna be a very easy event to get these rewards for people. Because, yeah, I mean, I don't think you have to spend starry gems because, remember, you're getting 2 tickets every single day, which is actually pretty solid, right? Let me just double check that. Let me just go to a random server. I think you're getting 2 tickets every single day. I think free to play, as long as you play this pretty smart, you're in for some good resources. I really do. I think you're going to be able to get those chests without much of a problem. Completely free, only for gems, not even using starry gems. Because, again, remember, these value packages this week are not really great. Like, they're really not giving you anything. So spending the starry gems isn't worthwhile. Because, like, even here, 750 giving 24. That's only one more floor. That's maybe one more ticket. Whereas going in on this event and just saving up throughout the days is good. It comes down to that total number you get. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. That is my strategy. Hopefully you guys can get some free rewards. And I'll see you guys next time.